yesterday was the winter solstice, which is the longest night that we have. Oh, some people coming in. And I took a group out to Avebury Stone Circle. We did 2 groups actually, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And it was such a magical day that I really thought today what I'll do is share with you some of our day. I'm going to share with you the winter solstice meditation blend that they got as part of the ceremony that we did. And I'm going to take you on the meditation that we did as well, which is a really empowering meditation. It's designed really to get you thinking about what you're leaving behind in 2021 and what you're going to step into in 2022. So I was just saying before I came on live, if you want to take part in the meditation, you don't need any of the oils. You can just sit and listen and you'll pick up the essence of the oils. But if you've got them, the oils that we'll be using today are Galbanum, Holy Basil, Frankincense, Myrrh, Cedarwood and Patchouli. So if you've got any of those, you might want to have them handy, even if you've only got 1 or 2, just so you can use them during the meditation. Okay, so I'm just going to share the screen and take you through a little presentation on the winter solstice and what it's all about. So the word solstice comes from the word sol, which is Latin for sun, and sister, which means to come to a stop or make a stand. And they say the time around the winter solstice is a time when the earth stands still and we can acknowledge the fading of the darkness and the forming of the new light. So from yesterday onwards, the evenings will slowly start to get lighter as we head our way into spring. It's a great time energetically to shed the past and bring in the future and how you want it to be. So the earth experiences the winter solstice when the shortest and darkest day of the year passes, which was last night, and a new longer day begins. And it is a really wonderful way for us to honour our ancestors, the earth, its creatures, and the birth of a new sun during this special time of year. And it's been associated with rituals and celebrations right from the earliest of human times. And yesterday we went to Avebury Stone Circle, which is the largest stone circle in the UK and one of the largest in Europe. And we did a ritual there, which lasted for 2 hours. So it was lots of different parts made up this ritual. And that's a picture of us there right at the beginning, where we started with a cacao meditation. And the cacao meditation was all about finding out what it is you're leaving behind this year. So the first part of the ritual was very much about letting go. Now, for 3 days around the solstice, we experienced the power of this standstill point and shift in direction. The sun standing still is a powerful metaphor for the energy that's available to us around this time, winter solstice, and the change of direction of our lives with intention so that we can build on this energy as we enter into the new year. So after we experience this longest night, this darkest day, the nights grow shorter, the days grow longer, and so as we go towards the summer solstice. So your intentions that you'll plant here at this point in the year will soon start to bud, blossom, and grow. And it's a really magical time for us to make our wishes. And one of the next stage of our ceremony actually took us past this lovely hawthorn tree, which is well known as a wishing tree, where people tie ribbons to ask for blessings from the local saints, deities, and wee folk. The hawthorn flowers in May, and that's the time of the Beltane festival, or what we might know as May Day. And if you want to make a wish on a hawthorn tree, then just having something like a piece of raffia, which naturally degrades, and you just stand with intention really of what it is you're wishing for. And then as you tie the knot onto the branch, it seals your wish. So we had a winter solstice blend for the climax of our ceremony. And when I make a blend, I tend to sit down at my oils and see what I'm drawn to. So it's quite intuitive the way I work. And the one that kept coming out to me, and it kept coming out by smell, actually, even though it was within a box, I was sitting there and I could just smell the Galbanum in this box, which is one of the ancient oils collection. So I knew that Galbanum needed to be in there. And as I got the Galbanum out, then I saw the Holy Basil, the frankincense and myrrh. And I was really drawn to using all of these sacred oils in our blend. Now, I knew they were quite high vibrational oils, so I wanted to bring something that was grounding, which patchouli is very grounding if you're working with high vibration oils, helps to bring you back at the end of what you're doing. And I wanted to bring cedarwood in just because I know how amazing it is for community. And I think that yesterday, and what I'd love to do more of in 2022, is the community side of things, bringing people together in groups. So I blended these oils together. Now, Holy Basil and Galbanum are very strong smelling oils. So I just put 1 drop of each in. I wanted more of the frankincense because I wanted people to start to open up to the truth of what they're stepping into. So we put 3 drops of frankincense in. I had 3 drops of cedarwood, and then 2 drops of myrrh and 2 drops of patchouli in a 5 ml roller with some fractionated coconut oil. And I put into there as well some little crystal chips. Now I thought what we'd do today is just have a little look at those oils in a bit more detail. And the person that I ran the ceremony with, Simon North, he drove down, and in his car he had this book, Sacred Oils. So I had a little look through it while we were on our journey, and a lot of the oils that were in our blend were in this book. So I just wanted to share with you, because they talk about the oils in a very spiritual way in this book, which was very fitting for what we were doing yesterday. So the Holy Basil, or Tulsi, as you might know it, this is all about stimulating creativity and increasing your concentration, waking up the soul and refreshing the spirit. And it's used a lot in many spiritual and religious traditions for its sacred connections that it brings. It helps to open your crown chakra, and it enhances your personal power, bringing a quality of self-awareness and clarity. It can be used to clear energetic ties in destructive relationships, and it helps us to open our third eye so we can gain that inner vision, which helps us to view situations from a different perspective. The Galbanum, now remember, this is the one that kept wanting to come out to play. I was really surprised actually when I read this about it. It's been celebrated in ancient times for its ritualistic and mystical qualities. It has a narcotic side to it, really, so it can induce a dreamy state. It is mentioned in the Bible as one of the sweet spices used to make holy incense, and the ancient Romans and Egyptians used it as incense as well. Now, it is an extremely powerful oil for sacred work, and very little has actually been written about that aspect of this oil. And this is, according to the author of the Sacred Oils book, she thinks it's to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. So it's quite a powerful little oil, this one. Helps us to expand our light body in order to open portals. Now, when we say that, open portals, it's about tuning into other dimensions, other things that are around us that maybe we're not seeing with the physical eyes. It's a teacher of the soul, and it may reveal secrets to you, aspects of your own shadow side that need to be looked at, because we need to release that shadow side, or not release even, just love that shadow side so that we can step into the new. And it also brings information down from your higher self, that all-knowing part of you. Now we put some frankincense in the blend. Frankincense was all about aligning spirit and soul with the divine, helps to heal soul wounds, helps to prepare a space and purify the heart in readiness for prayer and meditation. Another one that will open your third eye so that you can understand the sacred wisdom that you get during the meditation. It strengthens your spiritual connection, nurtures and supports our spiritual growth during spiritual attainment, repairs broken energy threads that hamper our spiritual well-being. It can soothe inner chaos and bring spiritual comfort and protection, repairing soul wounds and bringing healing for burned out energy fields, and regulates the flow of chi through the body. Now, cedarwood, we know, is the oil of community. So this was put into the blend to bring a strength of spirit, bringing people together to experience the strength and value of community, and help you to realize that you're not alone, that you can open your heart to receive the love that is all around you, And it brings that feeling of being connected and supported, that you belong. Now, myrrh, I knew, was the oil of Mother Earth, but the spiritual qualities of myrrh underpin the entire philosophy of the oil priestesses, which you might have heard of me talk about before as Myrrhophore or myrrh bearers. Now, the Myrrhophore were an ancient group of women that used essential oils for healing. They aspired to heal and serve humanity to raise consciousness. Myrrh teaches us to practice wisdom and forgiveness and to release negativity consciously in order to become fully evolved. It's one of the main oils used for embalming in ancient Egypt, and there was some excavated tombs were found that did contain myrrh, juniper, and cinnamon. This shows how long we've been using these oils. In Europe, it was used as an incense in funerals and cremations until the 15th century. And it's a holy oil used in Eastern Orthodox Church when administering the sacraments. Now, what I quite liked in the book was you saying that myrrh brings wisdom, spiritual growth, and the ability to forgive. But it prompts questions such as, who am I? What am I here to do? How am I to serve? And that was a big part of this meditation that we're going to do. And when we use it in meditation, it can bring these insights to us. And our spiritual gifts, our abilities that we were born with can become clear when we work with myrrh. And once attuned to them, we become a channel to help lift the whole of humanity to higher levels of consciousness. It will target your fears and insecurities, challenging you to let them go and move on. It's a kindly teacher who releases us from our self-imposed prison into a new light with room to grow. And then the patchouli. Patchouli is very solid and grounding. It's got a low vibration, which helps to bring us back to earth when we're working with these high vibration oils. And she describes it like taking a deep breath and putting on a pair of lead boots, pulling us down to earth, slowing our vibration and restoring our links with the ordinary world. So it's all well and good that we do these lovely meditations, but we need to come back to earth at the end. It does stimulate super consciousness, but without overloading our system. Enables future collective consciousness to be understood and processed, and enhances our ability to see the bigger picture of what's really going on, allowing us to make rapid alignment with our soul's purpose by calling in and manifesting the things that we need to see and work on, and releasing emotional confusion. So I was quite chuffed when I read all of that, because I thought that's exactly what I wanted people to experience with their winter solstice meditation. And this was we did the group that were there at 4 o'clock, which was when we experienced the moment of the planets aligning here in the UK. We did this meditation. And it was all about discovering your strengths, connecting with and stepping into your true mission and purpose and destiny. So what I would love to do now is just to invite you, if you've got any of those oils, just to grab them and put a drop on your hands and rub your hands together so you can get ready for the meditation. If you've only got one, if you've only got frankincense, use that. If you've got frankincense and myrrh, bring them in together. If you have got the ancient oils collection, then you'll have them all. They are quite strong, so if you're using the oils like Galbanum and Holy Basil, then put a drop of coconut oil on your hand as well, just to bring it down a notch. I say I've mixed mine already with coconut oil. And then when you've got your oils, just get yourself comfortable. It is about a 5-10 minute meditation. Even if you don't have any oils, just sit quietly with your eyes closed and you'll still be able to tune in to the essence of the oils through the words. So if you're using some oils today, then just pop them on your hand, rub your hands together and take a few deep breaths. Just allowing the oils to wash over you and through you as you breathe. Gently closing the eyes. And as you breathe in your blend, become aware of the essence of Holy Basil. And immediately feel yourself reconnecting with the divine life force. It brings with it a feeling of being protected, as if by breathing the oil, you're being held in a protective cocoon of light. Just imagine that cocoon of light around you now. Feeling relaxed and held. As you tune into the Galbanum in the blend now. And the role of this oil is to help open the solstice gateway and support you as you enter through. With the frankincense coming into play now, you feel your energy build and your frequency expand. And as you expand, you step into a new level of light and growth that's available to you now. Your path has brought you to right here, right now, to receive and step into the next level of your highest truth. You might feel a sense of anticipation for the moment of rebirth that's about to take place. Breathing in your blend again, become aware of the cedarwood in the blend and feel it taking you even deeper. As you allow yourself to enter in and reconnect with your own deep strength of spirit and inner light. Letting that inner light expand out around you now. So you can move through the solstice gateway, shining brightly. Refreshed, renewed, and recharged into greater alignment with who you really are and why you're really here. And taking another deep breath of your blend, bring your awareness to the myrrh in the blend, the oil of Mother Earth herself. And tune into the wisdom and forgiveness she brings. And finally, the grounding and reassuring energy of patchouli comes through, supporting you in becoming fully present for the next stage of your journey. And now, as the planets align, you begin to tap into the highly charged evolutionary energy that's around us. Bringing with it a higher consciousness to support you as you take your next step into the next level of your purpose. Just take a moment to connect with your soul and ask what other strengths you bring with you as you step into the next level. What are the strengths that you've seen in yourself this year that have become more prominent as the year went on? Perhaps you became creative, independent, supportive, or even resilient. Your strengths will help to serve you as you fully step into who you're becoming, who you really are. And know as you move through the solstice gateway, it's a powerful time to rekindle your inner light by reconnecting to the light that is and always will be at the core of your spiritual being. And for a moment now, taking your awareness down into your lower stomach. And imagine a white light shining brightly. This is a light of pure creative energy. The higher divine light of the infinite. It's the very same energy that creates the world and runs through the very fabric of nature. And this light, as you focus on it, becomes brighter, filling each of your cells, bringing them to life, helping you to receive all that's available to you. And your cells begin to dance as you get in tune with the other molecules in the universe that hold this light within. There's a sense that everything is connected, that everything is happening just as it should. The energy wants to move, and it will inspire you to follow your curiosity. As you reflect once more by asking, what am I ready to call into my life? What is my next stage? My soul mission, purpose, and destiny? And taking another deep breath of your blend, embodying your highest light now, in perfect alignment with your true integrity, the truth of the divine being you really are. See for a moment a few glimpses of yourself stepping into your purpose, doing what you love, doing what you're here to do, progressing along your path, making a difference, and shining your divine, authentic light. You're smiling, you feel alive. You're growing and finding you have so much still to experience. So much goodness is unfolding. So notice how you feel in this winter solstice rebirth. This alchemical moment of coming back to your true self. Because this feeling is what you'll ride like a magic carpet into the new year and beyond. And you'll feel this feeling of lightness, and you'll follow it intuitively in the year to come with a sense of ease and joy, with a knowing that the future is bright for you, and knowing that what you've started today will continue to unfold. And as we each leave this meditation space alone, know that our lights will continue to connect. Connecting through a network of light created on shared principles of love, trust, and companionship. So trust in your frequency. Trust in the frequency of the universe. Because this is your time to create. We didn't come here to play small. We came to make a change. And it's time for you to be that change and be that shining light for others. It's time to shine bright. And so it is. So when you're ready, start to bring your awareness back, bringing with you this new level of expanded awareness, tuning into the energy around you now, the sounds in the room. Take a few deep breaths, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Ooh, who's still awake? Did you enjoy that? Thank you for allowing me to share that with you all. I'm going to record that to some music, I'm going to do that, definitely do that this afternoon, so I can share it into the group, because sometimes it's nice just to listen to it, to music without all the background noise. Would anyone like to share anything before we depart?
That was amazing.
Thank you very much. But
Enjoy that.
yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Happy
pleasure.
holidays, everyone.
Yeah, you too. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas.
Well, I know it's only a couple of days now. I'm finished doing a tree yet.
Got other half's birthday first. That's tomorrow.
When there's something in the before it, it just seems like a way off. That's what I found
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
Was mine on Friday and it's
Oh,
his tomorrow. So
Oh.
it's just, yeah, it's just like, oh, no, it can't be. We've got to get birthdays done first.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, have a lovely
Happy
time.
birthday.
Thank you. Happy holidays, everyone.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll see you after Christmas now, won't we? For our next Wednesday wellness. I'm sure I'll be on.
Between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday, isn't it? It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
not just
one of the
Wednesday.
holidays. So I'm sure I'll be on. I'll let you know in the group what's going on.
Dookie, thank you very much. Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a lovely time.
You too.
You
Merry
too.
Christmas,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Debbie, have you
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Karen.